Pennsylvania or California to the Midwest? What's closer to St. Louis?
Pennsylvania.
What's closer, LA or the moon, Cam?
The moon.
This motherfucker here, man. Actually, that's probably true. I actually think the moon might be closer.
Welcome back to the Social Club where everyone has a voice. I'm your host, Jacob Hale, and as you see, we got the whole crew here today.
Yes, sir. Whole gang's in the building, guys. What's going on?
Let's go, baby.
So if you just met us for the first time, let me go ahead and introduce everyone. We got Nathan Garth over there on the left. In the middle is Sergio, and then on the right, Cam. I'm sure everyone knows Cam, but everyone else? No, but before we move forward, definitely like, follow, subscribe, check out all of our other content. Check us out on Instagram, The Social Club, where we post every single day. And then, of course, let your voice be heard. You guys have definitely let your voice be heard. And since everyone's here, I want to explain something to you. I usually run the social media feed. However, if someone responds in a way that you dislike it, it's most likely either Serge or Cam that has responded to you. Because I'm pretty reasonable when I respond. But some of you guys say some crazy things on there that I got to backtrack to try to save our brand.
If you hear a wild response, it's Cam. If it's a more calculated response, it's me. Just so you know. And
if you hear something with one or more stats put together, it's 100% Garth.
10,000%. 10,000%. That's why I'm here.
Anyway, this is a very special episode. It's not every day that the whole crew's in house, so I wanted this to be something special. So for this episode, I just want to do a huge thank you for getting us to 500 subscribers on YouTube. It doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but to us, it means a lot because we got in such a short amount of time. And more importantly, just connecting with you guys and having that ability to not only share our thoughts, but allowing you your space to share your thoughts, to shout you out on different videos, to comment on your Instagram, even just give you general advice. It's very humbling. It's very nice. But I guess I'll start with you, Garth. I'll start off as a question.
Yeah.
I say, what has been the most positive thing you've experienced since starting this podcast? Like either an event, something you've learned, or just the general of actually creating content?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I know a lot of podcasts are kind of tailored to one specific genre or region, and it's kind of cool seeing everyone grew up in different places. I mean, me and Serge both grew up in St. Louis, obviously, but we got Chicago and Orlando, and it's cool to see all the different people that react differently to the different things we talk about. I mean, obviously we're not just sports. We've talked about music. We've talked about like vacationing and like favorite cities and stuff like that. So my favorite part's definitely seeing all the different people and different genres that people like and enjoy what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I guess I'll just turn it over to you, Serge. What's probably one of the biggest positive things you've experienced out of this content journey that we've been part of?
I got to piggyback off Garth, man. I think it's really cool to see, we started this up, early, late last year, and we're already so far ahead. Seeing all the different people we're interacting with, not only just in our own hometowns and where we're from, obviously, we got St. Louis on the map, but seeing people out in different territories, different areas of the country, heck, even outside the country that are paying some attention to the brand. It's really neat to see that we are engaging and interacting with so many people all over. And you guys are the driving force of that, man. It's really cool to see that you guys love the content we're doing. You give us ideas on content. You're very interactive. And I think the best part of it all is you guys get the message, is that this is the platform where everybody does have a voice, and you absolutely let your voice be heard. That's the best part of it all, man. Hands down.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'll turn it over to you, Cam, finally. What's one of the biggest positives that you've gotten out of this so far?
Me personally, it's the trolling, right? Because most of these people out here think they can out-troll me. And I be in the comment sections enjoying myself.
I think Josh Allen would be a bust.
The reason why I'm saying Josh Allen will be a bust is Jalen Miro is going to be a really good NFL player. I think Notre Dame is going to out-physical Ohio State. Me personally, it's the trolling, right? Because most of these people out here think they can out-troll me. And I be in the comment sections enjoying myself. the main thing is, like I said, some people fire at us thinking that our opinions is bullshit. But, it's just being able to talk back to them and letting them know that, most of them have no ball experience at all, right? So it's just going back to them, interacting, letting them know that they're wrong and I'm right, So that's been my favorite part about it. And it's going to continue to happen. Football season right around the corner. Go Gators.
Yes, I'm so glad you said that. I do want to make that clear with everyone now that we're here. 3 out of the 4 of us did play collegiate football, just so you guys understand that. I know I've gotten a lot of comments that people just think we're a bunch of nerds just sitting over on the mic. We do have a lot of mics, but we're definitely not nerds. We're all former athletes, and with Serge giving him praise, he's a former rapper, which I think is pretty close. So I do want to make that clear, all right? Like, we've all played sports. We do know what we're talking about. You don't have to agree, but we do know what we're talking about. With that being said, I'm going to ask you, Cam, I'm going to start with you. What has been the funniest moment of making content so far? Whether it's a person, whether it's something we filmed, whatever. What's been the funniest moment?
I think the funniest moment is, I don't know if we was on camera or we was on social media, but when me and you, it's 2 funny moments. One, when I projected the Bears to go under 6 wins. That was one of my favorite moments of all time.
Whatever.
And then also,
Whatever.
Also, when I took Texas to beat Ohio State, and I just was watching all the fans in the comments going after me because I said Texas had the best red zone defense, and at a certain amount of time they did. But fans don't know ball, so but going back at them, I think that was my funniest.
We could post game we could argue if you don't know ball because they did not have the red zone defense.
No, he was just a hater at that point because of everything that happened with Ohio State. So our whole podcast just looked like a bunch of haters to Ohio State. It was insane. But how about you, Serge? What's been the funniest moment?
Man, Hale, I got to tell you, we talked about this the other day, man. It's hands down when you said Ryan Williams was the best receiver in NCAA, bro. That was like the second short we'd even put on Instagram, and the explosion that it had.
Jeremiah Smith's not even the best freshman receiver out there today, which is funny.
Not fair.
Ryan Williams. 1,000%.
No, pair stats right now.
No. Hey.
Oh my God, dude. And like the thing was, like, I'll be honest with you, I did not agree with that take. I was like, Ryan Williams is great. He's really good at Bama, but he's not even close to being the best receiver in the league. And
well, hold on. I said he was the best freshman. That was the argument. I said he was the best freshman.
I don't even agree with that.
Right. And it was between him and Jeremiah Smith, and I said Ryan Williams was better.
Which, let's be honest, it's a marginal difference. But with that said, seeing the reaction to people, bro, they were on your neck, bro. Like, that was hilarious. And I'm sitting here thumbing through the comments, and like, it was hard to keep up with because you guys were drilling this guy. I mean, you were drilling him, and I was like, hey, bro, I really can't back you on this, man. Like, I'll help with the comments and whatnot, but I can't tell you I agree. But just seeing the reaction and how pissed you made the world was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
So I don't know if I ever told you guys because I didn't want this to become a trend, but I'll say it now just for the sake of it being 500 subs and stuff. But it was getting so bad that people would search for my personal account and DM me through there personally. So people were saying crazy things on there. I would try to respond. Then they would hit me on my personal account. It's like, I know who you are. Like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I was like, bro, y'all chill out. But what made it
them off so bad,
bro,
man.
It was crazy. But the worst part about it was when I said it, it was a fair argument because I believe it was the week after the Alabama-Georgia game.
Yeah.
So it was in the ballpark to at least have a conversation
about it. It was not a fair
Hold
argument.
on,
You was just blatantly wrong.
Recency bias.
It was not a fair argument. You was wrong from the start. I told you that from the start. You was wrong from the start. It was not a fair argument.
Hold on, because we're not bringing this back up again. I just want to explain my case. What made it so bad was as soon as I posted it and said it, Ohio State got significantly better, and Alabama just became terrible.
Really
which is why I hate Jalen Milroe now. This is exactly why I hate him.
That's why you hate Jalen.
Yeah, that's exactly why, because of that. But
wow.
But it was so bad because every time Ohio State won, a new line of people got to see that reel to say the exact same thing. It'd be like a month and a half, 2 months later, people are still saying the same thing. I'm like, y'all, chill the fuck out. Like,
Dog, they were on your
I was
ass,
like, bro, that was a month ago. Like, chill the fuck out. But that was insane. How about you, Garth? What's been
I was
the
going to
fun?
say the same thing about the Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith debate, but selfishly, whenever we did our college football playoff predictor and everyone was clowning me for having Notre Dame in the national championship, once they got to the national championship, it was just fun parading around in the comments and letting people know that they don't watch football and, you know.
Looking back at that, that was a pretty. That was
one of your best takes.
Yeah, that was
a very
respect.
hot
Yeah,
take.
looking back
That was a
at
great
that,
take.
that's respect. Because I did not think they was gonna go that far with that damn quarterback
I had
they had.
no
Yeah, I think
anticipation
out
Notre
of
Dame
all of
getting
our
there.
takes, I think that was the
That
best
was
one.
that was probably
100%.
the best one for sure.
If you
That's,
guys haven't
that's
caught on
take
yet,
of the year
he's a certified
right now.
ball knower. Certified ball knower.
Yeah, that's definitely take of the year. Because you said like like a week before.
Yeah.
Like people didn't even know like who the full bracket was.
Yeah, I don't even think that the bracket was announced yet when I said that. So.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Trust.
That was genius. And your breakdown was even more genius.
And
It's
they
like-
did exactly what I said they were going to do.
Yeah, it's like one thing to guess, but for you to actually break it down, it's like they're going to rely heavily on their defense and their run game. Like that was very smart. So I do have to give you your
If they had a different quarterback, I think Notre Dame would have won the national championship. But that was a good take.
should've
I
won
give
it
you that.
anyway.
I give you that. That was a really good one.
That was a good one.
That was
That was a
respect.
good one.
Yeah, that was very solid.
Make sure you send me your slips this season.
Yes.
Don't follow my gambling, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would say my funniest moment. Now, Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith. That's definitely up there. That's like a special place because that was insane. But another moment that I think was really hilarious was the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. When we talked about it,
man.
it was so funny because like that. I think that was the only time I've ever been legitimately frustrated with the comments.
Yeah. I could
Because
agree.
they really made it seem like Drake didn't make good music.
I could agree.
Like they were arguing that I just like Kendrick more. They were arguing from the sense that Drake is not a better artist,
Which is
just
insane.
in general. Like he doesn't make good music. I was like, what are you guys talking about?
Which is insane.
Drake.
like people were mad I had Drake in my top 5. I'm like, what is your argument? Like
Listen,
who else would you put up there?
And for anybody that gets in the comments and wants to rekindle this flame, look up any musical chart possible. Any chart, I don't care, that has to do with hip hop, R&B, whatever. Drake is in the top 5 of it, if not the top 3. I rest my case. It's insane what this man can do in the music industry. If you are a Drake fan and if you're a Kendrick fan, you know Drake is literally the one that put him on. Drake took him on tour when he was a nobody. My case.
Well, I'm not gonna let you do that. You was being a troll though, bro. And y'all get on me about being a troll a lot, but you was being a troll during that Kendrick Lamar and Drake shit, bro.
This beef saved Kendrick's career. Let's just be honest. Actually, tell me the name of his previous album before GNX. Family Matters will go down as one of the greatest diss songs of all time. Go listen to that song again. It's one of the greatest diss songs I ever heard.
What did I do?
How
You
so?
said, bro. You said name me one Kendrick Lamar album. Like that's being a troll, bro. You just acting like
Okay,
Kendrick was
okay,
just
that's-
was just not like musically like sound, bro. Like that was being a troll, and that pissed a lot of people off because it pissed me off too. Like bro, we all know a Kendrick Lamar album, bro, and you sitting there like, give me one Kendrick Lamar album. I guarantee you can't.
Damn.
That's being a troll. You was trolling the comment section, so you deserve that.
People were acting like they didn't know a Drake album though, so I was just returning the same energy. People were acting like they didn't know Drake, like he was an indie rapper.
He was an indie
Yeah, I was like, excuse me.
but he's still on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I have to match their energy. No, I forgot what I said, but that last album he had with
GNX,
no, it wasn't GNX. It was the one with Kawhi Leonard on it.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard was on the album cover. I just don't remember the name of
No,
it.
I know what you're
Mr.
talking
Morales?
about.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Mr. Morale.
Kendrick Lamar was on. I mean,
Yeah.
he was on the album cover.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the album cover. I think his whole family was actually.
Missing around the big stuff.
Yeah, but I also made that comment too. I was like, you couldn't name a song off of that album, which I think I got an argument for that one. Again, people are haters, but I don't hear anyone playing that album. So
No.
There's not a Kendrick album, except I will say, Good Kid, Mad City. I've tapped back into years later, but there's not another Kendrick album in my rotation. I am
Damn?
sick.
You still don't listen to Damn?
I couldn't name a song off Damn today.
No, damn.
That's
West?
crazy.
Oh no, you're wilding
He's
for
been
that
a
one.
troll.
but-
He's
but
been
hear
a
me
troll.
out,
He's
hear
been
me
a
out.
troll. He's been a troll.
Hear me out though. Here's the difference. I can name any Drake album he's dropped, and you can name me one song off of it. Say I'm wrong.
Wait. You don't listen to Pimp a Butterfly?
No.
Drake is his favorite artist. So
I get
that's
that.
Drake's your favorite artist.
I get that.
exactly. But I know Kendrick Lamar music.
I know Kendrick
Listen,
too,
guys,
but I'm
guys,
saying the differences.
I get it. But to Pimp a Butterfly, you don't listen to a single song off of the album?
Not a single song.
That's crazy. That honestly is crazy because I always thought that was his best album.
It is a great album. Don't get me wrong. I remember it being a great album when I listened to it. I'm not taking that away from Kendrick. I've always said Kendrick is very talented. I think he's very talented. With that said, he falls away with the dust, bro. And the thing is, I have to face this because J. Cole is my actual favorite artist. And the fact of the matter is, I can name the Sideline Story. Nobody in this room can name a song off that album. Could you?
We're gonna have this conversation for the next episode because you can't use the fact that his albums just go away because for an example, this Playboy Cardi album, it came and went. But that's a conversation for a different day.
But
that was anticipated for 5 years, though. So you can't say albums just come and go. Because
But hear me though. I can because at the same time, I could go back to 2009 Drake and say, name me something off Thank Me Later. Everybody in this room can name a song.
And you can fly out to the West Coast and you can say and they can name you the same way with Kendrick Lamar, bro. So you can't do that, bro.
I mean, that's fine, but that's also where Kendrick is from. Drake's not from the USA in general.
Well, no, because Atlanta, remember off Versace what he said? Atlanta adopted us. That's what he said.
Okay, he claims Atlanta, he claims Houston, but the motherfucker's from Canada. He's from Canada, bro.
I get
He's
that,
not
but
from the USA.
I get that. Just like Soulja Boy. You know who Soulja Boy from? He's from Jackson, Mississippi. But
Fair.
Atlanta claims him. The East Coast. Same thing with Drake. He's from Toronto, Canada, but the East Coast claim him.
Okay, fair. But are we on the East Coast? No, we're in the Midwest. And still everybody in this room can name a Drake song off any album.
What's closer? A fucking Pennsylvania or California to the Midwest? What's closer to St. Louis?
Pennsylvania.
What's closer, LA or the moon, Cam?
The moon.
This motherfucker here, man.
Actually, that's probably true. I actually think the moon might be closer. I'm not even joking.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh my
I legitimately think the moon's
Wait.
closer.
This is the social experiment. For everybody watching, in the comments, I want you to tell me, and be honest, don't lie about it. Can you or can you not name a Drake song off every album he's dropped? And can you or can you not name a Kendrick song off every album he's dropped? Be honest. I want to see the report on this.
See, this is why I played it safe and just became a Kanye fan.
Yeah,
no one can ever.
Do we
That's
call
really
that
playing
safe
it
now?
safe.
Do we call that safe?
I mean, it's getting a little. Listen,
If you're not Jewish, it's safe.
listen, guys. I am a Kanye West fan. I don't know who Ye is. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know who that man is. But the musician Kanye West is the greatest artist of all time.
Man.
I feel like Kanye.
Pre-Jesus, I'm right there with
I feel
you.
like Kanye West is having his Barry Bonds moment. Like before the steroids, he was a Hall of Famer. After the steroids, now they want to hold him out in the Hall of Fame. I feel like he's having his Barry Bonds moment because now they don't want to put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame because he
my
took steroids.
God, man.
But he was a Hall of Famer before the steroids, so he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Garth's entire lineage is rolling over in their grave with that scheme.
Wait, Garth, you don't believe Barry Bonds should
believe that.
I get what you were trying to compare.
but no,
I
it's
got it, but that is an insane comparison.
Yeah, because like I feel like Kanye is having an episode, and now after they want to like discredit what he did before his before. But you know what you said earlier? Matter of fact, you said Kanye West haven't been the same since Kim Kardashian left him.
No, you said that.
Yeah, well, I said that.
No, Kanye's been the same.
trying to put
Kanye
words
has
in his
not
mouth.
changed at all. That was my argument. He never changed. He just stopped making good music. That was the only difference.
The motherfucker went crazy, bro. He went crazy.
No, like I always say, I separate the person from the artist.
Fair.
So I don't agree with Kanye as a person and what he does.
Hard to.
However, his music is some of the best music you'll ever hear, and I just can't take that away. Like
I
I'm
would
always
agree
going to listen to
pre-Jesus.
Flashing Lights. I'm always going to listen, all of his songs.
The
all
College
his-
Dropout, Graduation,
Graduation.
808s and Heartbreak.
Exactly. All of that stuff. So
What do you got? What My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yes.
It goes to, for me, it goes to Yeezus. Up to Yeezus, I'm on the same hill with you.
all right, guys, we're closing this out. No, again, like I said, we really appreciate you guys. We have 500 subs now, and we're totally grateful for all 500 of you guys. If you enjoy, definitely subscribe to the channel, like, and give your thoughts down below and everything. But more importantly, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. There's so much more stuff. Every single time we record, we're always thinking about ways of getting better, more things we can do, and it's going to happen. It's going to keep happening. So you guys have been sticking with us, which we greatly appreciate. We're going to keep sticking with you guys, giving you guys great content, being better, being smarter, having better quality, having better audio, everything. We're going to do the best we can to show you guys as much as we can, and glad you guys are around for the journey.
Yep, and if you got any favorite teams where you want us to attend games to, whether it's D1, D2, D3, NFL, anything like that, favorite teams, if you hit us up in the inbox, we can probably make it happen.
I'm not going to Carnegie Mellon. I'm letting you know right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going there. Well, all the other ones are fair game. But, yeah, with that being said, appreciate you guys. And, of course, we'll see you guys in the next one.